we had to carry him to the next street where the Uber driver was parked, and we took him to the hospital. I was like, I didn't even know that this guy stopped breathing. That feeling like I've had quit everything in my life. So I'd quit school because of this. And had to leave relationship. Like, you familiarize with that pain. That you feel that if that pain is gone away, you don't know what else to do. But the seizures were one thing I knew would always break my heart. Having to see your younger brother just fall down like that. My younger sister was just 5 then, and that was when it dawned on me, like, hey, you are a mother. Like, you are not a mother and a father. My other brother, he had a medical condition, and from childhood, which this condition, affected his life in a very, it affected his life, it affected his growing. I would say that it affected his happiness too, because looking at other people, looking at the things that other people could do, and he could not do those things. He could not talk. He had constant seizures. So my parents were taking care of him before they passed on. But when they passed on, this became my responsibility. Like, I had to be the one to start catering for him. His medication there was weekly, like 9,000 naira weekly. That I had to bathe him. I had to brush. He didn't have strength in his arm, so he could barely hold something, like grip something. Tutor him on how to eat, how to comport himself in public. We'll do all of those things, and he would have seizures. These seizures, these seizures were the worst of it. Like, we know he could not do some things, and we accepted like, okay, we can live with these things. But the seizures were one thing I knew would always break my heart. Having to see your younger brother just fall down like that. He would fall down, it would shake, and it's not something you're expecting. It's not something that happens every day. So you could just be on the road and you just look, where is he? He had fallen. Like, he's there on the road shaking. And I'll ask myself, okay, let's say that I want to settle down now and I want to get married. Like, who am I going to live into? Even though he could not read some things, he would just open it, then he would kneel down, he would pray. Those moments were very emotional for me, because he was like the strongest person I knew. He wasn't really aware of his medical condition, but he knew he could not do some things. He was one person that enjoyed my food. He would finish my food no matter how much it is. He would stay with me in the kitchen. We'll cook together, and so I made food for him, and he ate. So a friend of mine was going to take me out for a dinner then, just to celebrate my birthday. So I thought I was already recovering. So, well, when he said he wanted to step out, I just allowed him. Like, okay, you're getting better. And I just gave the instruction that do not go outside. Don't go outside the gate. Just stay inside the compound. There is a bench outside. Just sit on it, relax yourself, and come back inside when you feel cold. He can hear you, just I cannot speak. While I was dressing up inside, I just heard a noise. Where is the sister? Where is the sister? So when he went outside, the seizure happened and he bumped his head against the pavement. So we had to rush him inside, mop his body, give him medication and everything. And this was how it all started. The hospital we sent for him, they do not work 24 hours. It's children's hospital. So they open in the morning and close in the evening. And it was already past evening. So we had to bring him back to the house because they did not take him in. I just brought him back, tried to, do ORS in the house, mix it, give him something with glucose, just trying to give him food. At least he should eat something to give him strength. And this was how I was getting very worried. My younger brother was already even frustrated. He had gone to bed. I was up all night, like throughout the night. I was up all night. I was just waiting. Like, I could not even wait till the day break, like, so that we can get another hospital. So with the help of my cousin, she called me and told me that she found a close by hospital that would be willing to take him in and give him help. So waiting for the day to break, we were booking right. I was trying to explain to them before they got here, like, this is it, like I'm taking a sick person to the hospital. So most of them were rejecting, they were declining. Until one elderly man picked it and I explained the situation to him. The road of my street was very bad then. We're fixing the road. So we had to carry him to the next street where the Uber driver was parked. And we took him to the hospital. I was just asking my younger brother at the back, how is he doing? Is he fine? Is he fine? Well, like, it's fine. When we got to the hospital, they were there waiting for us, took him in, doing CPR on him to bring him back. I was like, I didn't even know that this guy stopped breathing. So they told me that, oh, he had regained consciousness and they'll call me back in. So I just stood outside waiting on their call. Then the next thing, they called my younger brother in. I was like, why would you call my younger brother in? I'm the eldest here. You should talk to me. I was like, no, they just want to ask him something. I didn't know that they had already told my younger brother that my brother had passed on. After 3 hours, when they saw that I was a little bit relaxed, they called me, asked few questions about his health and how things has been, how frequent the seizure has been. And that was how they broke it to me. We tried all we could. And we could not keep him, we lost him. And the only thing I knew was I was sitting on the floor, broken. This was somebody I was already catering for, my child. I was, you can be in a pain and you get used to that pain, you familiarize with that pain, that you feel that if that pain is gone away, you don't know what else to do. So I quit school because of this. And had to leave relationship. So then I started going out. I would go to places, quiet places, maybe a garden. I'll sit, I'll reflect on everything, and I'll think okay, this whole thing that I've been through, there's a possibility that somebody else has gone through worse. So don't let me give up yet. Let me just hang on there. You can actually get over something, but some scars are unforgettable. They just live with you for the rest of your life. We just find a way to manage it and grow with it. Find a way to live with it. So I think that is the point where I am right now. I'm really looking forward to having my own restaurant. I'm looking forward to offering my service at big weddings, big events. There are organizations that provide lunch for their staff members. So I feel like this is one thing I want to do. I have a vision of getting as many more degrees as I can. Now that I've seen that I am unstoppable, I've seen that yes, this experience should not limit my dreams, and I've concluded that I'll find happiness in any way I know how to find happiness. If my happiness is cooking, cooking is actually a very good therapy for me because I get to put my creativity into it. So don't pause your life for whatever has happened. Pursue your goals, whatever. If it's a talent you feel that you want to showcase and it's not encouraging, do it. Anything you want to do in life, do it. There is no don't set your timeline with other people's timeline.
And there you have it, a story of passion, perseverance, and the power of a good home-cooked meal. Omotola's journey reminds us that in the face of loss, we can still find the strength to stir the pot and create something beautiful. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for more stories that are sure to satisfy your soul, one bite at a time. Until next time, keep it spicy and keep it real. Bye.